is Craig Shannon. Some of you may recognize me as a member of Selwyn House School's graduating class of 1971. Others may not recognize me at all. On behalf of my fellow classmates, it's my great privilege and pleasure to join you this evening by video to propose a toast to the school. A toast that's been 50 years in the making and probably 50 years since many of us last met. But first, for sure, many of us aren't recognizable any longer to one another. No doubt we've changed a lot since June 1971, having endured the wear and tear, happiness and sorrows, successes and failures of family, careers, and just plain living. But we've made it this far, which in itself is an achievement. And hopefully there are still happy, healthy chapters ahead. Let's plan on it. Selwyn House has gotten older and wiser too, and probably better, although likely less arthritic. I think back to our Selwyn House of the 1960s and early 1970s. I recall teaching technology being a blackboard and a piece of chalk, and Colonel Bryan's ability to draw a parabola with his handkerchief and a piece of that chalk, and still convey its importance to most of us. I recall Ian Burgess daring to play A Whiter Shade of Pale to our English class on his portable mono record player. What an innovation at the time. I recall 6 weeklies with all our marks read out loud in class and our performances publicly displayed on color board for all to see. Gold, green, and red stars, not for the faint of heart. I recall everyone who tried out for our sports teams making the team and endless bus drives to our various and ever-changing rented playing facilities. Even though we didn't win any sports championships, we all got to play. But through all these experiences and challenges, we emerged as young men, capable of critical thought, able to express ourselves clearly in written and oral English, and to a lesser extent in French, with our impractical Parisian accents in Quebec. Able to analyze and solve math problems thanks to Moo and others. Nevertheless, Mr. Phillips queried, how was it that we couldn't perform our Latin declensions, but knew the names and numbers of every player in the NHL? Selwyn House has evolved too since we last met. It has benefited from strong academic leadership since Robert Spears, with 5 other headmasters, including most recently Mike Downey, leading the running of the school and charting its path in an ever-competitive and challenging environment. Chalk and blackboards have given way to whiteboards, the integration of technology into every classroom, laptops, and robotics. And the school now looks to attract the best students possible, not just those whose parents can afford to pay. In 2021, about 15% of the secondary school students are receiving bursary support. Selwyn House sports still require participation, but also now include winning, with Selwyn House having won numerous championships since 1971. We've even graduated an NHLer. Student headcount has increased from 436 students in 1971 to 543 in 2021. You might ask, how has the school accommodated this expansion in its urban setting? The outdoor paved rink where we played fall conquers and winter ball hockey now houses the Spears Building, with its state-of-the-art library and learning center, computer labs, a full-size gymnasium, as well as administrative offices. It's connected by an underground tunnel to the Macaulay Building, the former St. Andrew's United Church, acquired in 1987, and to the Lucas Building, our original and only building in 1971, which then also housed George's fine daily cuisine. Alas, no longer. I'm fortunate to have been both a student, at one point one of 5 brothers at the school, all at the same time, and later part of the governance of the school. I attended Selwyn House for 7 years as a student and had the honor of being a board member for 12 years, including 5 years as board chair. Today, now 50 years from our graduation, Selwyn House, like us, is also looking to the future. In addition to its 3 Veritas pillars of being true to yourself, to others, and to your school, it's just added a 4th pillar as it pursues its objective of being recognized as one of the leading boys' schools in the world. That's the 4th pillar of being true to your world. Selwyn House is now integrating a process of indigenization into its pedagogy, together with the integration of better awareness and acceptance of our other differences regarding disabilities, world religions, Black history, culture québécoise, and gender sexuality. So, fellow classmates, as we recognize the past, let's also look to the future together in this rapidly changing world. Please join me in raising our ceremonial glasses in a toast to Selwyn House School and its staff. To Selwyn House. Thank you all, and have a great evening.